So I was on the internet and I found some crazy dog laws. Want to hear them?
Yeah, I want to hear them.
Okay. Number 1, you cannot tie your dog to the top of a car in Anchorage, Alaska.
Now, what kind of moron in Anchorage, Alaska is tying a dog to the roof of their car?
I guess if you don't have room, if your mother-in-law's on the inside, or...
That should be a rule in every state.
It's probably an old law.
Who ties people to the roof of their car?
Alaskans.
Who ties dogs to the roof of their car?
Alaskans. You ready for this? Number 2, in Little Rock, Arkansas, dogs are not allowed to bark after 6 p.m.
That is like saying that we can't talk after 6 p.m. That's the stupidest rule I've ever heard of.
I think it's a good law.
How do you control a dog from barking after 6 p.m.?
I'm not sure, but I mean,
Does an alarm go off and you're like, hey dude?
That's prime time starting right about then. You don't want a dog barking.
Well, what do you put on? Like, what's gonna put a dog to sleep from 6 p.m. on for all dogs?
Just shush them.
It's
Quiet. Get some popcorn.
Shh. Dog. Shh.
Come on, Judge Judy.
Rover.
Number 3, in International Falls, Minnesota, cats are not allowed to chase dogs up telephone poles.
Wait, do you know any dogs that can climb telephone poles?
I don't.
So why is that even a rule?
I don't know any cats that chase dogs either.
Oh my gosh. That's true. That's true.
So maybe they came up with this law.
I think it was a dyslexic that came up with this law, and really they meant dogs can't chase cats up telephones.
No, it would be gods can't chase taps up poles. I think they came up with this law to protect dogs' self-esteem, because if you're a dog getting chased up a telephone pole by a cat,
you should be on dog shaming.
Yeah, your dog buddies are going to be like,
dude, bad idea.
In other cheese states, in Madison, Wisconsin, dogs are not allowed to worry squirrels in public parks next to the Capitol.
Oh, poor squirrels. They have so much anxiety. Like, you know, I mean, they're sitting in the park and all of a sudden they're like, Mom, this dog is worrying me.
Again, I think it's a functional law.
How do you even know when that's happening?
There are state representatives and senators in session trying to work, and they cannot pass laws with worried squirrels outside.
I mean, what are the appeasement signals of a squirrel? Like, do their tiny ears go back?
Fluffy tail, they look more like a rat and less like a squirrel.
I've never seen a fluffy tail tucked. I don't even know what that would look like.
I don't know. Who's enforcing this law?
Stupid rule.
Number 5, dogs are not allowed to molest cars in Fort Thomas, Kentucky.
What does it mean to molest a car?
So,
are they talking about peeing on cars? Are they talking about humping cars? Like, what is happening in this place?
I think they're talking about, it's probably chasing cars, but like in my head, it's like I see this like...
Did some guy from the 50s write this law? Like,
I don't know. I just see some like cheesy guy or sleazy guy like, or dog, sleazy dog like, hey Buick, nice headlights. In Oklahoma, people who make ugly faces at dogs may be subject to fine or jail. So it's like,
I want to know which city in Oklahoma has enough cops that they have time to be looking at people's faces, and I don't think so. I didn't like that face you made to that dog.
Yeah.
So you're going down.
There might be just a lot of ugly people in Oklahoma. I could see like a cop like start to write a ticket or get somebody arrested, and they're like, "Oh, I'm sorry, you're stuck. That's your face."
Oh, I'm sorry. That's just the way you look.
But yeah, like how do they where did this come from?
Who's got the kind of time to do this? I don't even understand.
Or being sitting there in the cell and the guy's like, "What are you in for, murder?"
I looked at a dog wrong.
I made this face. At a dog. Number 7, in Oklahoma, again, dogs must have a signed permit, signed by the mayor, in order to congregate in groups of 3 or more on private property. Two's a crowd.
So my question is this: how does the dog get the permit and then bring it to the mayor?
I think it's a typo. I think they're asking the people to say, "Hey, we're gonna have a dog party, so let's go find the mayor. Let's just..."
So if I have a party in my own backyard
Yeah.
and my friends bring their dogs.
Yep.
If there's more than 2 other dogs besides my
Yeah.
dog, then I need a permit.
Yeah, it has to be signed by the mayor.
Does the collar have like a little place for the permit to go, or like
I think
how
it-
do they keep that permit on them at all times?
It has to be posted probably in the front tree or probably on a fire hydrant so all the dogs that come in can see it. They're all gonna see it. Number 8, in Galesburg, Illinois, no person may keep a smelly dog.
Hang on a second. Because all dogs are smelly at some point in their life, usually multiple times a week.
Yeah,
So
and which,
Noodle comes home, steps in poo. What happens? Does he go to the shelter?
you just can't keep them.
Where does he go? Who's gonna keep him?
I don't know who's smelling dogs.
Who's smelling dogs for a living?
Yeah,
Is this animal control doing
are they
this? Is it
smelling-
police people?
Is it
Like,
dog breath, dog butts, dog coats?
there's so many stinky parts to a
It seems
dog.
like there should be a law about no smelling of dogs.
And if you're getting close enough to smell a
Yeah,
dog,
that's what I'm saying. People,
something's wrong with you. That's all I'm
or
saying.
people are gonna get bit. Like there should be a law that says don't smell dogs, because of a bunch of people have been bit. So
Yeah.
that's them.
I mean, I just want to know like how this law came to be.
Probably some stinky dogs. Finally, in Chicago, Illinois, it's illegal to give a dog whiskey.
Come on, Chicago.
First of all, don't ever give any dog any alcohol.
Exactly.
It's very dangerous.
You
Very
shouldn't
harmful.
be feeding a dog alcohol ever. You bubbas on Facebook like trying to feed Bud Light to your puppy, bad idea.
But back to
But
being,
does there need to be a law about it? Isn't it
I'm
just
sure-
common sense?
So the weird thing about all these laws is like something happened where somebody was like, we need to make a law. Like stop feeding the dogs.
I can
whiskey.
think of a whole bunch more laws
So-
where I would do these.
So like this probably came from a dog, had too much whiskey. Probably
They got drunk
St. Patrick's Day maybe.
behind the
There's
wheel.
a lot of Irish shutters up there. And maybe he hooked up with a cat or something and they were
No,
like,
another dog maybe made a mutt puppy or 2. That's still a bad idea.
whiskey. What's
Don't give dogs alcohol, y'all. Please don't.
what's the equivalent of DWI for a dog?
I don't
A
know.
dog wild
Running
intoxicated.
while it. I don't know what. It's dangerous to give a dog alcohol.
No, yeah, I know. Seriously.
We shouldn't be joking about it.
But it is funny that it's a law.
It's a stupid law. Come on, Chicago.
Are laws just for stupid people?
No, some of them are. These are.